channel. How are you all? I hope everyone are fine. So let's go to our video, Wimpy episode 5. So let's start the video.
If you get out of bed again tonight, you will probably run into Shell Silver's train in the hallway.
Well, it is Saturday. After spending the last 2 weeks walking to school, I was really looking forward to kicking back and doing nothing for 2 days. The problem with watching TV on Saturdays is that the only thing that's on is bowling or a golf lesson. The sun comes through our sliding glass window and you can barely see the TV screen anyway. Anyway, today I want to change the channel. But the remote was on top of the coffee table. I was comfortable with my bowl and cereal in my lap, so I really didn't want to get up. I tried using the force to make the remote levitate to me. Even though I tried it a million times before and it's never worked once. Today I tried for about 15 minutes and concentrated really hard, but no luck. I just wish I will know that Dad was standing right behind me the whole time. Dad told me I was gonna have to go outside and get some exercise. I told Dad I exercise all the time and just this morning I used the bench press he got me. But I should have come up with something more believable because it was pretty obvious that wasn't true. See, the reason Dad is on my case about exercise and all that is because he has got this boss named Mr. Warren. And Mr. Warren has 3 boys who are these crazy sports fantastics. Dad sees the Warren kids outside on their front lawn every day on his way home from work when his charpool goes by their house. So I think Dad is pretty disappointed every time he gets home and sees what his sons are up to.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Speaker. I am here to continue the story. Mr. George said he was busy, so I want to continue the story. Anyway, like I said, Dad kicked me out of the house today. I couldn't really think of anything I wanted to do. But then I had a good idea. Yesterday at lunch, Albert Sandy was telling everyone about this guy in China or Thailand or someplace who could jump 6 feet straight up in the air. No joke. The way the guy did it was by digging a hole that was 3 inches deep and then jumping in and out it 100 times. The next day, the guy doubled the size of the hole and he jumped in and out of that. But the 5th day, he was practically like a kangaroo. Some of the guys at my table told Albert he was full of baloney, but what he was saying made a lot of sense to me. Plus, I figured if I did what Albert said and then added a few days to the programming, all my problems with bullies could be over. I got a shovel out of the garage and found a place in front yard that looked like a good spot to dig. But before I could even get started, Mom came outside and asked me what I was up to. I told Mom I was just digging a hole, but of course she didn't like that idea. So she came up with about 20 reasons why I wasn't allowed to do it. Mom told me it was dangerous to dig in the yard because of underground electrical lines and sewage pipes and stuff. Then she made me promise up and down that I wouldn't dig any holes in our yard. So I promised. Mom went inside, but then she kept watching me out of window. I knew I was gonna have to take my shovel and go dig a hole somewhere else. So I headed up to Rowley's house. I haven't been going up to Rowley's much lately, mostly because of Fragley. Fragley has been spending a lot of time in his front yard, and sure enough, that's where he was today.
Does this crap smell funny to you?
Oh, this background was nice. Let's continue our story in this background. My new strategy with Fragley is to just avoid eye contact and keep walking, and it seemed to do the trick today. When I got to Rowley's, I told him my idea and how the two of us would practically be ninjas. If we start with the whole jumping program, I will plan out. But Rowley didn't seem so hot on the idea. He said his parents might get mad if we dug a 10-foot hole in his front yard without asking them. So he was gonna have to get their permission first. Now, if there is one thing I know about Rowley parents is that they never like my ideas. I told Rowley we could just cover the hole with a trap or a blanket or something and put some leaves on the top of it, and his flocks would never even find out. That seemed to convince him. Okay, so I admit that Rowley parents might eventually find out, but that wouldn't be for a last 3 or 4 months. Me and Rowley found a good spot in the front yard to start digging, but we ran into a problem right away. The ground was pretty much frozen solid and we could hardly even make a dent. I spent a few minutes trying before I handed the shovel over to Rowley. He couldn't really make any progress either, but I gave him an extra long turn so he could feel like he was contributing the project. Rowley got a little bit further than I did, but when it started to get dark out, he gave up. I guess we will have to take another crack at this thing tomorrow. So that's for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Episode 6 will be released soon. Bye.